Dear Ukrainians, our power engineers are working all day today from Zaporizhzhia region and Mykolaiv region to Ivano-Frankivska region and our Vinnytsia region. After the Russian strike, there were, unfortunately, hits and the target was energy. We are trying to restore as much as possible, adding reserves. I want to thank every repair team, all utilities involved, energy companies, and the State Emergency Service of Ukraine. A really national task. Wherever the Russians have destroyed, Ukrainians are rebuilding everywhere. It is important that in every community we give this maximum attention and maximum resources. The strike was complex, combined, specially calculated, which was difficult to counteract. There were also missiles, including ballistic and aeroballistic, 52 missiles in total. Over 600 attack drones, of which about 400 were Shaheds. Most of the drones were neutralized, two-thirds of the missiles were also shot down. Ukrainian air defense saves a significant part of our infrastructure. This is the very first priority, air defense systems and missiles for them. Every day we work on it, as well as our range. Our completely fair responses to what Russia is doing against Ukraine, against our people. Now, a few hours ago, there was a strike on the Slavyansk TPP, a strike by Russian bombs. Unfortunately, 2 people died. My condolences. There are wounded, and this is exclusively terror. Normal people don't fight like that. And there must be a proper reaction of the world to such a Russian war. It is very important that we have specific agreements with Norway specifically on energy. This is support for our gas purchases. There are agreements with Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, and we are working with them on equipment for generating electricity. We count on the support of the European Commission. Today, the Minister of Energy of Ukraine is with representatives of the Group of 7, with the G7 energy ministers. And these are countries that can and will definitely support Ukraine. We provide such work with them. The head of Ukraine's foreign intelligence was at the report. There are first details on the effect of American and European sanctions against Russian oil companies. This is quite tangible. Oil exports are the basis of Russian arrogance. If sanctions persist and intensify, Russia will significantly lose. There could be at least $50 billion next year. And this is a strong argument for Russia to have a motive to end this war. We will make more such arguments. Ukraine is already in contact with the European Union on the 20th package of sanctions. We give our suggestions. We are also in contact with the American side. We expect that key states will support this course. We can already see that there will be a reduction in imports of Russian oil by India and China. And it is necessary to ensure that there is no circumvention of sanctions through third countries. A reduction in Russian oil is a reduction in Russian war. And in this regard, there should be no exceptions for anyone, including Hungary. The Russians are already thinking about how to sell their enterprises, in particular in Europe, because they will not be able to work. Of course, today there have already been many reports from the military. First of all, the Pokrovska direction, Donetsk region in general and the areas bordering the Dnipro region. We are destroying the occupier with all our might. I want to thank every soldier, every sergeant, every officer, who fights for Ukraine and gets the results Ukraine needs, no matter what. We are defending our positions, we are defending our state. Glory to Ukraine.